落ちた競合飛べないカラス
What's up YouTube, it's Blackwing here, and today I have a special video for you guys. I'm actually heavily playtesting for the nationals to Sweden. I'm actually flying to Sweden this Saturday to play at their nationals. So I'm just heavily playtesting for that, and I was actually thinking, do I even have the time to create a video for you guys? But I actually just remembered that, hey, I have a lot of replays stored up, so I'm just gonna go through them now with you guys, and hopefully you will enjoy the replays. So the first replay we have is obviously against, well, not obviously, but it's against Melodious. And yeah, here our opponent does not have the best hand, but he still has something, you know. We have the one Ash Blossom here, and I know the Ash Blossom should usually be activated on both of the spell cards, which are really great for the deck, but here my opponent also nicely chain blocks this, so I cannot Ash it. I'm just like waiting, maybe he has the spell in hand or maybe not, you know, waiting for a better time to basically use it, and my opponent just passed, and I'm like, well, okay. Let's just start to, you know, destroy this field or dig. Basically my opponent has 3 interruptions, or 4. He has Effect Veiler, Ash Blossoms and Infinite Impermanence, and then he has this interesting looking fusion monster that says that quick effect, you can banish any number of melodious monsters you control and then bounce that amount of cards face up. So yeah, first up we're just gonna go with basic combo doing Boreas and trying to activate effect, and he uses Infinite Impermanence, then he tries to bounce stuff, but I activate Chinook and negate it, so that's great, right? And then we're just, yep, making it a little bit, you know, smaller, 1200, and we can easily get over it. Our Wise Tricks gets negated by Effect Veiler, which is fine. We're gonna go for Raider's Knight here, going for Brave Tricks, and here we're trying to activate effect, but you know, that gets Ash, but hey, we have the rank up already in our hand, so that's great. Here on, you know, just going for that Suddery, Full Armor Master, Darkness Metal Dragon of Dark Steel, Ultimate Falcon. Ultimate Falcon is also pretty nice when trying to do OTKs, because usually you want to activate the effect obviously, and just every monster your opponent controls loses 1000 attack. So yeah, it is game, and this is game 1. And these are just like nice replays, these are not full matches, so this is like one way to break boards. But another way that I've also found is, well, I'm not gonna go into that combo in this replay, but this was actually also a really nice replay that I got. So basically, when you see the end fill this deck does, how many meta decks can play through it? Because this is quite something you're gonna see soon. Okay, so here, Vanity's Fiend says, cannot be special summoned. Neither player can special summon monsters, and a skill drain. Can you think of how many meta decks can just easily play through this? Because I can't. But yeah, this combo is quite nice, but you know, when you're playing Blackwings, you can just easily out this. Well, not easily, but still. So we're going for Suddery here. He activates the skill drain, so Suddery doesn't get the effect, which is kind of okay. So then we just special summon the Shagna, because Vanity's Fiend is negated. Otherwise we could have just searched Chinook here and negate the Vanity's Fiend that way, and just, you know, tried to, or started to special summon from there. But yeah, nothing here, Chain Link 1, destroying the skill drain, and yeah, then we can go off here. Normal summoning again, getting the Chinook now actually to hand, negating the Vanity's Fiend, and then, as you know, or as you see, it's pretty clear OTK days from here to break the board. And we even got the one Effect Veiler in our hand. That is nice. But yeah, this is more than enough to just beat our opponent and win the game. Going for Arsenal Falco here, Darkness Metal Dragon of Dark Steel, Ultimate Falcon, play effect, and Blackwings Assault Dragon. Yeah, my Zephyrus was in defense here, not that optimally played, but hey, it was enough. Alright, so halfway through the replays, here we're playing against this, I don't know, have you heard about this deck? This is quite popular, you know, Snake Eyes. Yeah, you must probably have been living under a rock or being really new to the game if you haven't heard about this deck. But yeah, so pretty much you could argue the best deck in the game currently, and we just open with one lonely infinite impermanence and 2 small worlds and 1 point of prosperity, so not that great. You would maybe want to see one of these, like consistency cards, not 3 of them in your hand, but you know, our opponent is still gonna go for some combos here, making Zealantis and, you know, pretty okay board. I'm not a Snake Eyes specialist, so I don't know if you could have done a better board, but anyways, let's start to crack this board he has done, or made. Obviously our opponent also have the princess in the graveyard, so that is like 1 additional pulp he gets. Uses the field spell to special the Diabel Star here. Infinite impermanence on Sudbury, which is actually quite okay or nice, because now we cannot access the Sudbury, Shamal. So we're just locked to getting Vata playing effect, and here at any time our opponent tries to use the princess, we just know we have Call by the Grave, so we can kind of securely play through it. Here opponent tries to activate it, and we just Call by the Grave it and negate it. Activating Zonda here, special summoning Kunai, getting Blackwings Dragon here, going for Brave Strix, searching the rank magic skip force, activating it, activating Arsenal Falco here, special summoning the Cerberus, Y Strix, Raider's Knight, getting Shamal. Yeah, and this is actually an interesting thing. So basically when the Arsenal Falcon gets destroyed, you can, you can special summon a Raid Raptor monster on top of it, and Raider's Knight is actually also a Raid Raptor card, so you do not have to go essentially always to Ultimate Falcon if you don't want to. And keep in mind that in this replay I've actually used Point of Prosperity, so all the damage my opponent takes is halved, but I'm still trying to OTK him this turn, a little bit like Tempai Dragon tries to OTK nowadays. They can make like 30,000 damage. So yeah, here we're actually going for Arc Rebellion XYZ Dragon. And there's so many monsters on the board currently that my Arc Rebellion Dragon is actually enough to OTK even through Point of Prosperity. And now here, the sad thing obviously is that because he doesn't have a Dark XYZ monster as the material, he does not negate all face-up monsters on the board. So my opponent tries to use the Zealantis, but you know, it's too late, because Arc Rebellion Dragon cannot be destroyed by card effects. And then we inflict 8,700 damage and win the game. So that's quite nice. And the last replay is actually quite similar. And this is already game 3, I think, or game 2. I can see it from my side deck that I have sided in stuff. It helps me go second. Those two is quite nice. I'm not sure about these hand traps. I could have used them a lot later on, most likely. But yeah. Anyways, here just playing against Salamangreat. This actually brings me back memories to 2019 when I actually got top 4 in nationals with Blackwings. So yeah, Salamangreat was one of the best decks at that time. So always when I play against it, I'm like, oh yeah, good memories. Yeah, first I was really actually afraid that this Salamangreat of Fire would lay on my board, but yeah. So now we're trying to draw a knockbird, which is just super great. Not really, but yeah. Now our opponent has a roar set, and he has the princess. Yep. So let's try to destroy this field. So basically here I could have gone like 50-50 with the Cosmic Cyclone to destroy like one of the back row cards, but I don't know how good that would have been. And also here we got maybe even a little bit lucky, because if our opponent would have just roared here, our Simoon, I think we would have lost. But then again, if we would have one Sudbury here, yeah, that would have been a bad roar. So yeah. So we get the Sudbury here, we summon it. Getting Vata and Shaman. Black for the Whirlwind. Blackwings Dragon. Yep, so the princess activates. We get Chinook back. Gazelle activates, so we're gonna go for Boreas. Now he activates the Salamangreat Charge. And now our obviously our field looks really empty, and here I just know that okay, if I cosmic this card, this is most likely the roar, so I'm just basically I just know it. So yeah, I want to obviously activate the cosmic cyclone here. Then activating Zebra's effect, activating Black for the Whirlwind here. Go from Black Winged Dragon, Assault Dragon, that is. Just activating Sharna here to pop the field. I could have probably lived without it. Activating Chinook here to negate that Pyro Phoenix. Raider's Knight, and you know it, Arc Rebellion Dragon. And here, yep, just enough, more than enough to beat our opponent and win the game. And even here, if we could not have OTK'd him, we still have the Blackwings Assault Dragon on the board with Black Feather Whirlwind. So basically it locks our opponent from even activating like any monster effect, because their life points would be so low if we would, for example, be under Prosperity in this game. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed these replays. I hope you maybe learned something new. If you like this video and want to see how my decklist for Sweden looks like, you can become a member, Platinum or Diamond member, from the link from the description down below, and you can get access to that. If you become a Diamond member, you even get access to my combo videos. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please comment them down in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed the replays, and as always, I'm out.
それでも一人じゃなくなったあいつは強いよ。